Pittsburgh in general, kind of having that melting pot vibe. There's a lot of different, again, specifically even just in the neighborhoods and the voices that come out of each of those neighborhoods.
I moved away and lived in Los Angeles for several years.
I grew up and went to college in Marietta, Ohio.
I got my master's degree at the Royal Birmingham Conservatory.
I'm originally from someplace close to Pittsburgh, Montana.
I was born in Venezuela. I moved abroad when I was 8, and I lived in Qatar until a year ago when I moved to Pittsburgh for school.
And then I came back about 9 years ago, going on 10 years ago, I moved back to Pittsburgh. And I was surprised at how much good theater there is here.
There's a lot of theaters, so many. That was our first assignment in acting class, was to find all the companies that were based out of Pittsburgh. And it's just like, it's Bare Bones, Quantum, City, Public, CLO. Like, it's crazy. There's so many.
You have groups that do a lot of more classical type shows. You have groups that do older style musicals. And then you have other groups that are a little bit more progressive. So depending on what you are in the mood for at that given time, you can pretty much pick and choose what you'd like to go see to fit that movie.
Pittsburgh theater can be very insular in that people end up forming camps.
What I do find actors and actresses and directors doing is finding pods that they're safe in and they feel safe in, and then they stay within those pods.
I would really like to see more cooperation and more community between different companies.
I feel like we do our best work when we cross the river and when we're engaging not just in our own backyard, but with the region as a whole.
But something like this festival, something like the companies that are here, taking chances on actors they haven't used before, really breaks up those pods. And I think it takes talent into other parts of the city where people don't usually get to see that talent.
The one thing I would like more of, and I'm hoping this is going to happen, I would like the bigger theaters to bring in more local people. Because like the Pittsburgh Public and the City Theater, they get some local people performing for them, and they're great. But every now and then, I see a play and they got somebody in from New York or somebody in from LA, and I think to myself, I know somebody here that could do that better. And they wouldn't have to pay them rent.
Right.
I mean, I didn't even know that Pittsburgh was as artistic as it is until I moved here. It's amazing. And I love the culture around theater here.
That's what really is special about Pittsburgh, that not only within the New Works Festival, but within the cultural landscape of Pittsburgh, from theater to live music to the visual arts, that there's kind of something for everyone out there. And if you ever say that you're bored in Pittsburgh, you're a fool.